Again, that's mostly cloudy skies today, becoming sunny this afternoon, and a high near 41. (1580) 103.3 WPKY. Good morning. Time is 8:07. We are joined in the studio this morning by our guest from the Cat's Tail used bookstore, Miss Maggie Gammon, is it?
Yes, Gammon.
Gammon, Gammon, and I just wrote it down and already forgot it. See how my memory goes? Good morning, and thank you for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate having you this morning. So what's going on over there at the Cat's Tail?
Well, we're getting ready for our big Thanksgiving weekend, Black Friday, and Small Business Saturday sale. I'll have my books ready for purchase for Christmas gifts. If anybody needs a book idea, they can come see me. Be happy to help out with that. I've got 2 cats who live in the store, and they're looking forward to holiday shoppers.
Is that where we got our name?
That's where we got our name. It's named for Pie Wacket and Jenny.
And what were the names again? I'm sorry.
Pie Wacket. Pie Wacket.
Pie Wacket.
Yeah, Pie
okay.
Wacket is the name of a cat in a play from the 50s.
Okay, yeah, I was going to ask for an explanation.
And Jenny Linsky was a little black cat that featured in some children's stories from the 50s and 60s. About a little black cat named Jenny Linsky who had a red scarf, and she played with the other cats in the neighborhood, and they had the cat club, and they did adventures. So I named her for that cat.
Oh, that sounds like a neat little book. I've not read that one, but I bet some of our people in our listening area have done that.
Yeah, I've
read it.
I've actually ordered the book for several people because they're intrigued with it. It's a children's story that kind of got out of print, and now it's being reprinted, and it's an interesting series if you like cats and adventure.
Well, who doesn't like cats? Come on.
Well, the people who come in my shop like cats because a lot of times they come in just to pet the cats. So
they have to like cats if they're
That's
coming
right.
in, right? Because they're
That's
going to
right.
be there.
They're going to be there, yes.
Now, tell me about the other cat, how it got its name. You said it's from a play.
Okay. Pie Wacket is the name of a cat in a play called Bell, Book, and Candle. It was made into a movie in the 60s, I think, with Jimmy Stewart and Kim Novak. Pie Wacket was the witch's cat. She's the familiar to the witch. Now, my Pie Wacket is not a witch's cat. But she came to me on Halloween. And Bell, Book, and Candle is a favorite movie of one of my friends, and she said, you have to name her Pie Wacket. So that's how she got the name.
You named her for a friend, huh?
I named her, yeah.
So what's going on over there at the Cat's Tail for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday?
All the books are 25% off both Friday and Saturday. That does exclude, I do offer trade-in credit to customers, so that excludes books purchased with their trade-in credit. I have some books on consignment, so those aren't subject to the 25% deal, and or if I do a special order. But generally, any book on the shelf would be 25% off. And I'm also offering a chance for a $25 gift certificate. So it's just a simple sale.
Okay, all right. So they just put their name in a fishbowl. And,
yep.
And Pie Wacket or
Pie Wacket or Jenny will draw a name.
They'll catch the fish, huh?
That's right. That's
now,
right.
So tell me a little bit about how your bookstore got started.
Well, it's an idea that my late husband and I had a number of years ago when we were living in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been a book lover for many, many years, and we couldn't go on a trip without finding a bookstore for me to spend hours browsing, and I just love the idea of used bookstores. So when we were talking about our retirement, we knew we would be coming back here to Princeton. And I said, I'd really love to have a used bookstore. And this was back in the heyday of used bookstores. You'd go to almost any town and there'd be a used bookstore. Well, as we got closer to retirement age, the electronic readers came in and internet, and we started thinking, well, maybe not. But by that time, I had already accumulated over 5,000 books from estate sales and auctions and that sort of thing. So we thought, well, we'll see. And by the time we moved here, used bookstores are actually making sort of a comeback. People are starting. I have a lot of customers that come in, they have the readers, but they just like holding a book. And that's starting to make a little bit of a comeback. And I had so many books that I had to do something with them anyway. So we had bought one of the downtown buildings a number of years ago and had slowly been doing the renovations. And then the project put on hold for a while. My husband got sick, and after he passed away, a couple more years, and eventually I finally got a contractor to finish the building renovations. I needed a place for 10,000 books.
Absolutely. Wow.
So I was selling online out of my house, and it's hard to do that when your books are all stuck in boxes in a storage unit. So I got most of my books in the store, but I still have a storage unit full of books and a back room full of books. And
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I'll never run out of books.
Oh, wow.
So
And you brought up a good point. I think for newer readers who are just kind of getting into the reading,
Yeah.
the electronic, that's what they're starting with, so that's what they're wanting. But for true readers,
yeah,
they have to
that
hold
book.
the
There's
book.
something about the paper and the print and the feel of and just seeing the words on the printed page. I actually have a lot of parents who come in looking for children's books, and a lot of kids who come in. I've got several young adults that come in. They're always looking. There's a big, it's a big genre right now for the young adults, sort of paranormal type. They seem to like that, vampires and
Supernatural.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got messages, so
Okay.
they're not dark. There's messages. It's still good versus evil. So.
Okay.
It's a learning thing. So.
And that's a specific series, a specific author, or just kind of
It started with, I think, Stephanie Meyer with the Twilight series, and of course for the younger ones, J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter. And now I don't even know all the names of the authors. I can just tell from the book when it comes in. It's like, oh yeah, that's the 12 to 15 age group would like this book. So
I see.
they like fantasy, and I'd say probably more fantasy than supernatural. I don't want to get the people thinking that I'm selling witch books. I'm not.
No, and I don't necessarily think that. I actually watch a show called Supernatural.
Okay.
And it's not just witches. It's all kind of anything supernatural, ghosts and angels.
There's a
and
realm
demons.
out there that it's unknown and unexplained, and it lets people use their imagination.
Right, which is what books do.
What
right?
books do,
It does what books do.
Yeah.
I did actually read the Twilight series. I don't know why, because I know it is like a kid's thing.
Oh, there's elements in it for all age groups, though.
I had a friend of mine said, you need to read this book, and I'm like, I don't really read books. I don't really. I would love to. Matter of fact, I just made that comment to my husband the other day. I said I could really be a book reader if I had time.
If you had time.
If I had time, or if I didn't have ADHD. Because I could sit there and read a book because I enjoy getting into it, and so I get that. So. Now, why used books? Why?
Well, because number one, because the big, I'll call them big box stores, so to speak, Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, they've got. It's hard to compete with them for new book prices. Independent bookstores for new books is a hard niche to get into. And I can order them, and I have connections through the publishing industry or through other booksellers. I can get newly published books at a little bit of a discounted rate and not have to pay shipping and that sort of thing if I order enough. But to stock my store with just new books, it's very hard to get into. Used books, because I already had the stock. I'm a book collector. I have certain authors I collect, and I'd go to an auction and there'd be one that I want. I'd have to get the whole box to get the one book. So I'd have another box of books to stick in storage.
Right.
So the stock was already there. So, and with trade-in, I offer trade-in credit to customers, and that kind of keeps my stock fresh. And replenished. So. There's some people like me that I read a book and I hold on to it because I'll reread it, a year later or whatever. And some people, no, I've read that book, done with it. So that gives somebody else a chance to read it. So.
Yeah, I think I'm a little more on the I read that book, I'm done with it, because I know the ending. I don't want to read it again. I already know what happened. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add about this weekend sale or about your store that you want people to know?
No, well, just of course I'm normally closed on Wednesday and Sunday. I'm open every day of the week except Wednesdays and Sundays. So, but this week, of course, I'm closed for Thanksgiving on Thursday. Store hours are 11 to 5. Sale weekends I'll be open till 6. I'll stay open a little bit later. I am retired. That's why I don't get there till 11 o'clock. So I like to sleep in. Book prices are, paperbacks are 1/2 of the cover price. So if it's a $6 paperback, it's $3. Hardcovers start at $10 for like what I call a collectible edition or a first edition in nice condition. Condition and edition are the two factors for that. And they generally start at 10 and then go down from there. And then I have sales tables sometimes. So that's my pricing. And anyway, just come by and see us.
Okay. Well, Maggie, we sure do appreciate you coming in this morning, and good luck with your sale this weekend. And it sounds like you're living your dream right now with that store. So congratulations on that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Maggie was here today to talk to us about her sale this weekend. So go by the Cat's Tail used bookstore, pet the kitty cats, and read some books this weekend.
If you have a Lowe's Advantage card, you can get an extra 5% off every day on items big or small. So you can save an extra 5% on a new coat of paint, updating appliances, replacing the flooring, and even save an extra 5% on little things like cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, and air filters. The big to-dos to the everyday essentials. You get an extra 5% savings every day when you use your Lowe's Advantage card. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Subject to credit approval and can't be combined with any other credit offers. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
Shop Kohl's.com for Black Friday deals Monday through Friday. Plus, get more bang for your buck with $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. Get
movie to come in new, Ralph Breaks the Internet. And Fantastic Beast will show Wednesday and Thursday because school's out Wednesday and Thursday's Thanksgiving, of course. Wednesday and Thursday show times 1:15, 4, and 6:45. Now, in Cinema 2, Dr. Zeus, The Grinch, it's a PG movie and shows same times as Fantastic Beast, which is Monday and Tuesday at 6:30, and then Wednesday and Thursday at 1:15, 4, and 6:45. And finally, on Wednesday, we're having a showing of a new one, a premiere, little advanced show here, Ralph Breaks the Internet, PG movie. It will show Wednesday and Thursday at 1:15, 4, and 6:45. And I almost forgot, the Nutcracker, PG, will show Monday and Tuesday at 6:30. Then, of course, it will end Tuesday to make room for Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's our lineup, and if you've forgotten all that, don't forget our 24-hour show info number, 365-7900. And from all of us to all of you, have a happy Turkey Day.
Whether you're insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. They provide services to all patients regardless of the ability to pay. They offer a sliding scale discount program to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Same-day appointment available and walk-ins are welcome. Call for your appointment. 1-877-667-7017. At Health First Community Health Center, your health is their first concern.
1580 103.3 WPKY. Good morning. Time is 8:22. We are joined this morning by Molly Egbert from the Tin Roof. Good morning, Molly.
Hey, hey, hey. How is everybody?
Well,
how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am good. I got my kids off, so I'm ready for the day.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the Tin Roof, what is the Tin Roof?
Tin Roof is a gift shop here in Princeton that sells just a little bit of everything. We always like to say that it's like anything and everything that a woman would want. We sell things for the home, bath and body, things to wear, jewelry, accessories, clothing, purses, lots of smell goods, candles, tons of stuff, lots of stuff. It's a really big store. We've been open for 16 years and serving the community for 16 years and looking forward to a great holiday season. And yeah,
16 years. So how long have you been there?
Yes, ma'am.
Of the Tin Roof.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry. I said your name a minute ago, and it's just
Molly.
gone out of my head.
No
Molly,
problem.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be.
My memory's about as long as a gnat.
Girl,
so.
you fine.
So you've been owner since 2011.
11.
Okay. You threw a lot of dates at me at one time.
Right. Yes.
But it's been open since 07.
Or 02. Well, no.
02.
No. I'm saying I have owned it for 11 years, but it was 2007 when I purchased it. So
I was right when
you
I said that. I was listening.
You were. That was a lot of numbers. I'm sorry. A lot of confusing
That's okay.
numbers.
And so tell me how the business started and how it's grown.
We've kind of just evolved over the years. I'm an only child, and me and my mother always had a love for crafts and stuff, just accumulating stuff, along with my grandmothers. And we had booths in antique malls, and we went to vendor fairs my whole life. I mean, I've always done some form of sales through things that we make. We made soap when I was little called Molly B's soap, and we sold it all over Western Kentucky. I've just always done stuff like that. And my mother had a full-time job working for the state as kind of like a health inspector type. But she was so brilliant and crafty at the same time that we just always had to have something else going. So after having antique booths and yada, 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 just one day she just decides, which is completely insane, to open up a store. Like, it was just not a good idea, or it was a good idea, but at the time it was like, you've lost your mind. I think I was a senior in high school when that happened. And so we opened up this store that's only open 3 days a week, and half of the rooms are rented out to people, like booth style, and it's all antiques, nothing new. And it was just a little bitty dream that kind of took off. Like I said, it was only open 3 days a week, and because she had to work her full-time job and I was in school. And then just over time, I'll never forget the very first time we went to market. We'd been open for like a year or two. The first time we went to market, we bought or rented an old church van, and we were on our way home bringing all the stuff back with us, and we cried the whole way home because we thought, we've spent too much money, we'll never sell all this stuff, because that was the first time we'd ever ventured out and tried to sell something that we weren't making, kind of deal. And but it worked out, and we went back again and again, and it just slowly evolved into more rooms we've added on. And then when she got sick in 2007, we really didn't know what we were going to do, but I knew that I wasn't qualified to do anything else. and I didn't want to do anything else. And so me and my husband decided that we were going to make a go of this. And after her passing, we really started to change the store, whereas now there are no antiques. It's about 3 times the size, square footage wise, as it was then. We sell, we're the top retailer in several different brands and lines, and just the evolution of it's been really cool. And we've had a lot of faithful customers that have stuck with us through all the changes. And that's kind of how it started. That was a lot. Sorry.
No, that's what I want to hear. Hey, I love that story. So it started off, and if I'm correct, 02.
Yes.
Your mom started it off as a 3-day a week.
Yes, just a crazy dream. And, this was a time where there was no social media. There was no, we were completely reliant on this radio station and completely reliant on newspapers and flyers and word of mouth and customer service being, there was no 5-star ratings. There was no, reviews and share to like, and there was none of that. It was just 2 women with a dream and absolutely no money. And we made all kinds of stuff. Do you remember when potpourri was really big and all the cinnamon sticks, and we would make all that, and then we would make the garlands that had they can't see my hands right now, but I'm creating it with my hands, but like orange slices and the bay leaves and all of that would smell real fragrant, and we'd paint signs and make soap in the basement. It would have to set up for 60 days, the lye soap, and it was just some sales wise. Also, we've been recognized by other companies such as Candleberry Candles, for topping sales of that. And everybody's familiar with the hot maple toddy candle. It's kind of what has, I guess, put us on the map, so to say. And that is one thing that my mother had found years ago that still is sold at Tin Roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what do you sell online too?
Yes, we do. We have a very large social media following, a little over 30,000, and you can order directly off of Facebook. But now we have recently we launched a website just a couple of months ago that has really done well. That's a whole nother animal. I'm gonna tell you what, it's like opening up a second store. And yeah, I laugh all the time with the girls and say, I know retail as far as people, coming in the store, but that whole online world it's another animal. But we're excited about that too, to grow that.
Yeah, you seem, you obviously know sales. You are a very outgoing person, and it takes that for sales. I'm not a salesperson. I could not sell ice to an Eskimo, so, but, or I guess it's fire. I couldn't sell fire to an Eskimo. But anyway, did you get that from your mom? Like, was your mom a salesperson too?
No. My mother was very brilliant and crafty and kind. But my father, on the other hand, which most people know, Steve Bowes, sold insurance for Farm Bureau for years and years and years. And yeah, he's a salesman. And he really taught me how to do it. I remember like Jump Rope for Heart and all those fundraisers that we did in school, selling cheese blocks or whatever it was. Me and Dad were always door to door. I was always selling tons of that, and that's definitely where I get that for sure.
I see. So your mom had the dream, and he had the know-how to make it happen.
Kind of, yeah.
And you kind of got caught in the middle of both.
Yeah, like I said before, I definitely wasn't qualified to do anything else, so I just thank the Lord every day that this actually worked, because I don't know what else I'd be doing.
And that speaks volumes. You said that the people have been very patient and very loyal as you've made the changes. That speaks volumes to our community. Definitely.
We, like I said earlier, we have a huge social media following, and we have so much out-of-town business, but our local community is what has kept us open for 16 years. It's so much fun when those people come in from Paducah or Madisonville or whatever that may look like. But the people here in Princeton are really what have made us, what have formed us, what have kept us open. They're the ones that we think about when we are buying, when we're pricing, when we're advertising like I am right now. Also, Princeton has grown so much and has so many choices now. There's so many choices on where you spend your dollar. And I know that I speak for any store, any restaurant, any business in any community, that every person that walks through that door or supports them in any way is so huge and so important. Not only are they feeding my family and feeding my employees' families, but they're keeping a dream alive, as cliche as that sounds, but a dream that my mother had. I don't know, that sounds so silly and corny, but it's the truth. They're keeping, every time they buy that candle, they're keeping a dream alive, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I don't think that sounds corny at all. That's actually a thought that was going through my head as you were talking.
Yeah.
It was that this is your way of keeping your mother's memory.
Exactly.
And you enjoy it.
Exactly.
And that may be partly why you enjoy it so much.
I completely agree. We have holiday open house every year, and a lot of the businesses participate in that. It's kind of a chamber thing. And it was 2 weeks ago, I guess, and we played the exact same CD that we have played for 16 years. But we really don't play that Christmas saxophone CD any other time. And that whole day, I'm walking around listening to that song, and I'm drinking that cider that we have and it was just this nostalgic, I can't even put that through on the radio, of just how appreciative I am of this community and how much I love my job. I genuinely love what I do, and I hope my biggest dream, my biggest thing is that I can continue this going, keep it going, and grow it to a level that my children can participate, which I have 3. So,
so somebody ought to keep it going.
Yes, so somebody's got to step up and want it, but I think my daughter and she's very interested. So hopefully, she's only 5 though, so a lot could change.
I'll tell you what, Molly, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back, and I want you to tell us about some of the sales you got going on over there.
You
okay?
got it.
All right, we'll be right back.
If you have a Lowe's Advantage card, you can get an extra 5% off every day on items big or small. So you can save an extra 5% on a new coat of paint, updating appliances, replacing the flooring, and even save an extra 5% on little things like cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, and air filters. The big to-dos to the everyday essentials. You get an extra 5% savings every day when you use your Lowe's Advantage card. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Subject to credit approval and can't be combined with any other credit offers. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
Shop Kohl's.com for Black Friday deals Monday through Friday. Plus, get more bang for your buck with $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. Get $17.99 toys, a diamond pendant necklace, $99.99, $8.99 throws or decorative pillows, $19.99 comforters and sheets, and $20 and under women's sweaters. Shop Kohl's.com for Black Friday deals Monday through Friday. And stores open Thursday at 5 p.m. Kohl's. Select styles. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
Look for mostly cloudy skies today, becoming gradually sunny throughout the afternoon with a high today near 41. Mostly clear overnight with an overnight low getting down to 27. Sunny skies tomorrow with a high near 51. Clear overnight with overnight lows around 32. And Thanksgiving Day will be sunny with a high getting near 54. Again, that's mostly cloudy skies today, becoming sunny this afternoon and a high near 41.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by the Joshua Tree.
You can always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community and is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. See Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we're back here at 1580 103.3 WPKY, joined by Molly Egbert from the Tin Roof.
Hey.
Molly, what sales do you have going on this weekend? I know we've got Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. So are you participating in both?
Yeah.
Sales both days?
Yes. We've actually had sales going on yesterday and all week. We kind of do like an all week kind of thing and different sales going on each day. And I've got my cheat sheet here on my phone because there's always so much going on I can't keep up. So for Wednesday, or actually, excuse me, for today, can I start with today? Is that all right?
Absolutely.
We just talk about all of it? All right.
Yes, please.
So the Spartina purses that I was just talking about earlier, those are actually on sale yesterday and today, 20% off. And that's a great time to save there. There's also a free gift with, I don't have this written down, but a free gift with maybe $100 purchase, something like that, in Spartina. So 20%. Christmas decor being on sale and clothing being 10% and lots of goodies. Then on Black Friday, we have got some of the cutest Christmas socks that are the perfect like for stocking stuffers or whatever. And those are going to be buy one, get one free while supplies last. That's a crazy deal. And then we've also got some more vests that are buy one, get one free. We've got sale racks of $15 and $20, and then we're also giving away a free gift with a $75 purchase. Then on Small Business Saturday, just to say thank you to everybody that shops small, because we appreciate every single person, we're doing 20% off store-wide. We have never done that before, and that's going to be on every single solitary purchase, even the hot maple toddy candle that is never on sale. So 20% off store-wide. Free gift again with $75 purchase and the sale racks and lots of other stuff going on there too. So we're really excited. It's a full week of sales. There's way more than what I've even mentioned here. Just little things that are on sale, like some agendas are marked down and yada, yada, yada. You just have to come in and check it all out.
How big? You said your store has grown like 3 times since you started. How many square footage area do you have in there?
You know, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to kind of throw out a guesstimation of about 4,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
And it's wall to wall, I'm assuming packed?
Packed. Hanging from the ceiling, literally. Literally.
run out of room, so you hang it from the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay,
but that's half the experience. We try to stimulate all of the senses. We want you to walk in and have a memorable experience. It's not just about going in there and buying a candle for your mom or a pair of socks or whatever that may be. It's a fun day with your daughter, or a fun day with your friend, or whatever that looks like for you, but smells good, looks good, and just you have that good feeling when you leave. And then also we offer free gift wrapping on every single purchase, even if it's $1, free gift wrapping. So we love to take care of all of your gifting needs in that area. So that's something that makes us stand out, I feel like.
Absolutely. How many employees do you have over there?
Right now we have 7 employees. Yeah. I had to count them up. 2 that are considered full-time. And then we have several like high school, come in the afternoon kind of girls and a lot of them do our modeling on Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah, we always say we're a well-oiled machine. It definitely takes all of us to pull it off, for sure.
And by right now, do you mean like for the holiday season, or just that's just what your staff has been for a little while?
That's what my staff is, and it will be even after the holidays. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't have to like bulk up. I know a lot of stores have to.
Yeah, and we probably should, but we try to just get by with our 7. Yeah.
Gotcha. And what are the hours over there?
The hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5. Saturdays we do close at 3 through the rest of the year, but in November and December we stay open till 5. So 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else, Molly, you'd like to add?
No, I just appreciate WPKY asking me to do this, and I appreciate everybody out there listening, and I really hope that if you heard anything, I hope that you heard get out and shop small, whether it's Tin Roof or one of the other fabulous gift shops, restaurants, clothing boutiques, whatever it is. Get out and shop small this week. We need you. We appreciate you. And we love you.
All right. Thank you so much, Molly.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
And that's Molly from the Tin Roof. She's the owner. Took over for her mom. That's a wonderful story. You can catch that interview again later on WPKYonline.com.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
Look for mostly cloudy skies today, becoming gradually sunny throughout the afternoon with a high today near 41. Mostly clear overnight with an overnight low getting down to 27. Sunny skies tomorrow with a high near 51. Clear overnight with overnight lows around 32. And Thanksgiving Day will be sunny with a high getting near 54. Again, that's mostly cloudy skies today, becoming sunny this afternoon and a high near 41.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Community Medical.
Are you ready to sell your home? Call Farless Realty today and let a realtor sell it for you. Ready to...
And that's Molly from the studio.
Bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Molly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Molly.
Okay. Thank you.
Studio this morning. 1580 103.3 WPKY. Good morning. Time is 8:45. We've got Mayor Danny Beavers in here with us to tell us what's going on around Princeton. Good morning.
Good morning, Misty, and happy Thanksgiving to you.
And you, thank you.
I hope you have plenty to eat and eat too much, because it's the only holiday that's legal.
That's right. That's right. I plan to.
Well, I do too, but eating's about all I got left that I do well, so I do enjoy it.
I understand. So what's going on around Princeton?
Well, I think everybody is really preparing for the holiday season. Seems like a lot of hustle and bustle, and people seem to be very happy and hopefully are blessed, and we certainly wish that for everyone. We're in the, we're going to be transitioning to new council, new mayor, and that really won't take place until December. Actually, I think they're going to be sworn in December 17th at the last council meeting of the year after the meeting's over, and they'll take office January 1, so that'll be ready to go. We don't have many things going on in Princeton as far as projects right now. There are several things that are just looming, but nothing is really happening. I think that's indicative of the holiday season. People tend to slack off a little bit and just work on things around the office, so to speak. But we've been fortunate to have the District 2 Highway Engineer come and look at our traffic flow problems and put some things back in the transportation plan that need to be there. Hopefully that will show some progress on our truck routes, and possibly the connector road that's been promised for 22 years. Things like that. There's not really, of course, I think the Chamber of Commerce is gearing up for the annual Christmas parade. I think that's 5 o'clock, 8th. That's always a lot of fun. The fire department has dinner for everyone in December, always at the center, and city employees for the team. Looking forward to that. But actual work and things, we're obviously collecting city taxes, and City Hall's really busy taking care of that, because during November you get a discount, and in December you pay the full amount, and then after the penalty in January. So people are hustling to get that.
What do you of in the late?
I would say 2/3 of them, of our city residents, pay their taxes count period, and we have 5%. So is the bill city.
Absolutely. I'm early. Save as much
the discount, and anytime save, if you get
abs, and it it just feels well. That's my
8 on a $2 to get to, but it's just the idea.
So, as it sounds, is what's going on around City Hall.
And of course, we're going to enjoy the holiday. The City Hall is closed on Thursday and Friday of this week, and we'll reopen that Monday. Tax collection at just a great rate, and we appreciate people coming in and paying early. And we're glad to get
right. 30th will be the last day for the discount, correct?
Yes.
If they get it in. Okay.
I believe it will probably, the sheriff's department to collect taxes, and it's fine for the city for the taxes as well. Also, people only get one tax, and they'll only have to spot taxes. The sheriff will collect the money pay if we, and that will make it easy. I think it actually probably $15,000 or so. I'm going to be losing that. Employee saving about 50 city and
do you tax collection?
Did it's our software for city modern operating system. We're but really Jenny this new we don't we just didn't have time to get the modules for that tax collection part of it, and the software company didn't get finished, and rather than rush on that, we decided to go back to last year's method. Next year the sheriff will take care of it, so we'll be okay.
The hours that people can go in to pay their taxes?
8 to 4:30.
Now, when the sheriff starts collecting, will it help be able to get more hours?
I'm not really what his schedule will be next year, but I think they'll have at least as much time and maybe extend his hours for the discount.
You know, what I was thinking, for people who have to work, it'd be better for them not to have to take off work.
Eventually, I would
mailed in?
And maybe by next year we'll even be able to pay them online. Those that we are proud of. It's all up to cash. Or write a check where they taxes or get so convenient to plus
credit card
dollars.
All right, anything else?
Happy Voice Holiday first week.
Well, to you, there will be. You have a. Mayor to us about Princeton book page. .com.